Starseeds and lightworkers, something in you held steady when everything around you was pulling apart. Not because it was easy, but because some part of you, deeper than thought, deeper than feeling, simply would not let go of what it knew to be true. I am Tyron, a representative of the High Council of Sirius, and I want you to hear this clearly. The discipline you practiced in silence, the moments you chose alignment when no one was watching, none of that dissolved into the dark. It moved through the field like water finding its level, and it has been accumulating. By the end of this message, you will understand why what you held on to is now beginning to return to you, and why this exact moment in the timeline was always the one the Council was waiting for. Dude, every starseed who carries Sirian codes reaches a season where the world around them seems to unravel, where the noise becomes almost unbearable, and the path forward disappears into fog. And in that season, the choice to stay aligned, to keep walking even when the road was invisible beneath your feet, is not a small thing. It is a transmission. The field does not miss it. It registers every step, every breath taken in trust, every morning you rose and chose the signal over the static. What you are beginning to feel now, that quiet shift beneath the surface, like a tide that has been pulling outward for a long time, finally beginning to return to shore, that is not imagination. That is the evidence of your own consistency arriving back to you through the current. You were not waiting for nothing, and the waters of Sirius have been carrying your signal forward. And what was promised has not been forgotten. And I am grateful you are here with me now. That ache you've been carrying, the one that doesn't quite have a name, a feeling that resonates deep within your bones, a silent hum of disquietude that no external comfort seems to quell, isn't a wound. It's not a flaw or a broken piece of your being that needs mending. Instead, understand it as a profound weight. The weight of a soul that journeyed here from expansive cosmic shores, carrying within its very essence something vast, something ancient, something that predates and transcends any language or understanding this terrestrial world has ever developed. It is the palpable burden of primordial knowing, a sacred trust you've held carefully, patiently, and at times, with an almost unbearable tenderness, while the currents of the world around you flowed in directions that felt profoundly illogical, nonsensical, and deeply misaligned with your inner compass. You inherently felt the incessant pull to conform, to reshape your unique contours to fit into the mundane molds presented by society. You felt the subtle, insidious pressure to shrink your magnificent light, to dim your inherent brilliance, to make yourself less noticeable, less potent. And yet, through it all, something immutable, something primal, stirred within you and vehemently refused to yield. This refusal wasn't born of mere stubbornness, a childish defiance, or a rebellious spirit. No, it sprang from a much deeper, more profound source. It was an act of remembrance, a soul-deep echo of your original blueprint, a quiet, an unwavering affirmation of the truth you held beyond all doubt. Most starseeds, these wanderers of the cosmos cloaked in human form, do not experience a sense of disconnection because they inherently lack purpose. On the contrary, the feeling is quite the opposite, a paradox of presence. Deep inside, etched into the very fabric of your energetic being, you carry a knowing so immense, so all-encompassing, that this world, with its finite structures and limited perspectives, sometimes feels utterly too small to truly contain the vastness of your spirit. That persistent longing you've felt your entire life, that pervasive, ineffable sense that something vital is missing, or that you simply don't quite belong here, like a river flowing through a desert it was never meant to nourish. That isn't an absence, a void to be filled. It is, in fact, an overwhelming overflow. It is the exquisite, almost painful pressure of holding something truly ancient, a sacred galactic heritage within a human vessel that was also simultaneously asked to be ordinary, to fit in seamlessly, to explain its profound existence using words and concepts designed for a much smaller, far more constrained conversation than your soul craves. This internal ocean of wisdom swells against the confines of a teacup, causing a delightful yet challenging pressure that demands recognition and release. What's transpiring within the sacred sanctuary of your being right now has been quietly, yet powerfully, building for an extraordinarily long time. Imagine the waters within you not as stagnant pools, but as vast subterranean rivers, constantly moving, slowly, deliberately, with an almost geological patience, carving a unique and indelible path through every experience that ever felt too heavy to bear, every relationship that felt profoundly misaligned with your truth, every solitary moment you spent gazing into the middle distance, wondering why you possessed the capacity to feel so incredibly much, yet paradoxically felt so utterly unseen by the world around you. That powerful, unseen current that has guided your journey was never random. It was never a series of arbitrary coincidences. From the very beginning, it was always purposeful, always aligned with a grander design, a divine orchestration guiding you home. And the extraordinary fact that you managed to keep your unique frequency steady, your internal compass true, your light unwavering through all of these tumultuous currents, through every storm and every period of seemingly endless calm. That is not a small feat. That, my dear soul, is the very essence of your strength, the core of your resilience, the undeniable proof of your spiritual fortitude. That is the thing that truly matters, the testament to your unwavering commitment to your authentic self. There's an undeniable, profound reason why water, in all its forms, has always resonated with you, why it has always felt like a deep ancestral home. Perhaps it's the rhythmic crash of ocean waves against the shore that speaks to an ancient pulse within you, or the gentle, cleansing descent of rain that feels like a forgotten lullaby, or the still, reflective surface of a quiet lake that mirrors not just your face, but your very soul. This deep, primal connection is not by chance. Water is the primordial element of memory, the universal carrier of codes and consciousness, a living library holding the echoes of every moment, every star, every civilization. If what you are feeling in this very moment is confirming something you've carried, sometimes silently, and sometimes with great effort, your entire life, like a precious, hidden gem, then the Sirian water codes is not merely a suggestion, but your next essential step on this profound journey of remembering. This sacred offering doesn't just contain information. It holds ancient Sirian healing practices, wisdom passed down through the very waters themselves, through the crystalline structures and vibrational signatures embedded in liquid light. Within its depths, you will discover potent techniques for releasing energetic imprints and karmic debris that were never truly yours to carry, allowing you to shed the burdens of ancestral lines and past experiences. You will learn to activate dormant memories, unlocking forgotten potentials and insights through the sacred, resonant sound of rain, allowing its pure frequency to cleanse and reawaken the ancient wisdom sleeping within your cellular structure. And you will find powerful methods for sealing your awakened frequency, protecting your energetic field, and anchoring your renewed essence with the sacred elements of salt, and focused intention, creating an impenetrable shield of self-sovereignty. You'll find the link to embark on this transformative journey in the first pinned comment. But please be aware, this opportunity is available only briefly. Hear the profound confusion and disorientation you may have navigated in recent seasons, those periods where your internal compass spun wildly and the external landscape seemed to shift beneath your feet. Wasn't a setback in your journey, nor was it an indication of failure or misdirection. Understand it instead as a necessary phase, an integral part of the natural cycle of clarification. It was the water of your being getting turbulent, getting murky, before it could settle into perfect clarity. This is an immutable law of nature, a truth observed universally in all deep pools and ancient rivers. Before any deep body of water can settle into a pristine, glass-like surface, reflecting the sky with perfect fidelity, it must first stir. During this crucial stirring, every single particle, every shard of old belief, every unresolved emotion, and every shadow that had been resting heavily on the bottom of your energetic reservoir begins to rise. It moves, it churns, it becomes visible, not to overwhelm you with its sheer volume or to drown you in its intensity, but to be acknowledged, seen, and finally, lovingly released. You were not, contrary to any internal narratives of self-doubt, falling apart. You were, with divine precision and unwavering support from the unseen realms, being profoundly clarified. And the undeniable fact that you stayed, that you held your ground, that you kept showing up day after day, breath after breath, even when the path ahead felt utterly invisible beneath your hesitant feet, even when doubt was a persistent companion. This means that the deepest, most profound clarification is now nearing its beautiful completion, and the heavy sediment has been stirred, observed, and is now ready to descend, leaving behind a pristine, luminous consciousness. There is something extraordinarily potent and deeply encoded inside your very being, a spiritual blueprint that transcends and goes far deeper than anything you were ever taught in this earthly life. It's not merely a set of instructions. It is an intricate, divine architecture, a cosmic design written not in the linear constructs of human words, but in the subtle yet powerful language of pure frequency. It's inscribed not in rigid doctrine or dogma, but in the fluid, boundless realm of feeling, of intuitive knowing. This ancient encoding is the very reason why certain melodies or harmonies have, throughout your life, stopped you mid-breath, catching you in a transcendent moment where time itself seemed to dissolve, resonating with a forgotten chord deep within your soul. It's the reason you've stood beside the vast, roaring ocean and felt an undeniable magnetic pull, a deep ache in your chest that responded with an almost visceral recognition before your logical mind could even begin to construct an explanation. It's the reason you sometimes wake at specific, often recurring hours of the night or early morning, with an undeniable sense that something profoundly important, something just beyond the veil of your waking awareness, has just transpired or shifted in the energetic ether. That, my friend, is not coincidence, not random chance, or a trick of the mind. That is your magnificent celestial architecture beginning its slow, sacred process of remembering its original, a pristine design, shedding layers of earthly conditioning to reveal the luminous truth of who you truly are. And here, in this sacred space of remembrance, is where it becomes absolutely vital to state, with unwavering clarity and conviction: you are not broken. You were never broken, not in your essence, not in your spirit, not in the core of your luminous being. The long, arduous years of searching, of feeling perpetually out of place, like a misplaced star, of endlessly wondering if there was something fundamentally wrong with you, some inherent flaw that made you different. Those, my dear soul, were not years of error, but rather the necessary and profound years of descent. Every great spiritual awakening, every true renaissance of the soul inherently requires such a journey into the depths. Like the formation of a magnificent pearl, the luminous, resilient being you are now becoming, the version of you that is emerging from the crucible of experience, could only be shaped in the quietude of the dark, under immense, transformative pressure. At depths, most are simply unwilling or unable to go. The pearl, this symbol of wisdom and purity, does not form in the shallow, sunlit waters where life is easy and comfortable. It forms precisely where the water is cold, heavy, still, and fraught with the subtle yet powerful currents of transformation. And when that pearl finally rises, when it eventually surfaces from its deep, hidden sanctuary, it carries within its iridescent luminescence the sacred memory of every single layer of pressure, every grain of sand, every moment of profound darkness that was utterly essential in making it precisely what it is, a testament to resilience, beauty, and unwavering inner strength. That, precisely, is what you are carrying right now. Not damage, not irreparable harm that needs to be fixed. Not delay, a lagging behind some imagined schedule of spiritual progress. Not failure, a misstep on the grand cosmic stage. What you carry, what pulses within your very cells, is pure, unadulterated memory. It is the slow, sacred, and deeply resonant memory of a wise soul, an ancient consciousness, patiently and purposefully finding its way back to the surface, back to its full sovereign expression, back to the light of its own divine remembrance. This memory is a living tapestry, woven with threads of galactic starlight and earthly experience, each strand a testament to your journey. The stillness that many of you have been sitting in recently, those moments of quiet introspection, of seemingly suspended animation, are not indicative of stalling, stagnation, or a lack of forward movement. It only appears as stillness from the agitated, superficial vantage point of the surface, where the winds of everyday life create ripples and illusions. Beneath that calm exterior, however, there is tremendous, powerful movement unfolding. The deep, unseen current of your being is reorganizing itself with intelligent precision, recalibrating its flow. Your energetic frequency is resettling, finding its most optimal, harmonious resonance. Your magnificent soul is diligently stabilizing what it has already received, and integrating the profound lessons and energetic downloads from your recent journey, preparing itself to hold what is coming next. And let me assure you, what is coming next is not a small thing. The anchoring process that, from your surface perception, might feel like nothing, like a mere pause, is in fact everything. It is the solid, unwavering foundation being meticulously laid for the emergence of a version of you that is no longer divided against itself, a being of complete congruence, wholeness, and undeniable power. It is the silent, internal construction of your sovereign temple. You may not consciously perceive it yet with your physical senses, but the subtle, energetic shifts within you are already reverberating outwards, and the people around you are unconsciously, yet unequivocally, registering this profound transformation. And observe closely. Certain relationships have subtly yet irrevocably changed in their energetic tone, their vibrational signature. Certain physical spaces now feel either significantly heavier, laden with static, or remarkably lighter and more expansive than they did before, as if their energetic architecture has been rearranged. Certain conversations that once felt absolutely necessary, woven into the fabric of your daily interactions, now feel utterly hollow, devoid of true substance or genuine connection, like echoes in an empty hall. Conversely, certain silences, once perhaps uncomfortable, now feel more honest, more profound, and infinitely more communicative than any words could be. This is not a series of unfortunate accidents, nor is it a painful loss. It is your heightened, a purified frequency doing precisely what it was divinely designed to do, naturally reordering, recalibrating, and realigning everything that surrounds it. You do not need to verbally announce this profound change to the world. You are already transmitting it, radiating your transformed essence like a powerful, silent beacon. The ancient waters of Sirius, wise and omnipresent, have always understood this fundamental truth. When one powerful current shifts, inevitably, everything downstream is altered, irrevocably changed by the new flow. This current period also marks the season where the act of letting go becomes utterly undeniable, a clear imperative from your soul that can no longer be ignored or postponed. And this particular phase, perhaps more than any other, asks the absolute most of you, for the simple yet profound reason that what you are now being asked to release, to unburden yourself from, has been with you for so long, has been so deeply intertwined with your sense of self, that it has come to feel intrinsically like you. These are not just fleeting attachments. These are deep-seated beliefs about who you should be, constructs of identity shaped by external pressures. These are deeply ingrained patterns of behavior, coping mechanisms, and ways of perceiving the world that were handed to you, often unconsciously, by a world that fundamentally did not, and perhaps could not, understand the magnificent and complex nature of your soul. This also includes the immense emotional weight you have absorbed, willingly or unwillingly, simply because you were sensitive enough to feel what others couldn't name, and compassionate enough, with an expansive heart, to carry the burdens they dropped, their unspoken sorrows and fears. You have held this weight faithfully, with integrity and grace, for as long as it was necessary. And now, the river of your life, in its infinite wisdom, is gently yet firmly asking you to let these heavy stones sink, to release them back into the elemental flow. Not because you failed them, not because you were weak or incapable, but because you have carried them as far as they were ever meant to go. Their purpose in your journey is complete. You are not late. You are not behind on some cosmic schedule, nor have you missed your moment of awakening. Every perceived delay, every unexpected detour that took you down an unfamiliar path, every single year you spent searching diligently, perhaps even desperately, in what you now perceive as the wrong direction, none of it, not a single moment, was ever wasted. In the vast, timeless Sirian records, there is no such concept as a late awakening. There is only the perfect divine timing of a soul moving precisely as it was always, from its very inception, meant to move. The ocean tide, with its immense power and unwavering rhythm, doesn't rush its arrival. It doesn't fret over missed deadlines or accelerate its pace, but inevitably, unfailingly, it always arrives exactly where it was meant to be, embracing the shore with its magnificent, cleansing presence. Your journey is unfolding with the same cosmic precision. And now, yes, right now, in this sacred, luminous present moment, the window of opportunity that has been subtly yet powerfully forming around you is finally wide open. Oh, the profound alignment you've been meticulously maintaining, often quietly, in the solitude of your own being, and with truly tremendous, unwavering discipline, has been accumulating, gathering energetic momentum like a river swelling after a long rain. Every conscious choice you made to stay exquisitely true to what you felt deep within your heart, rather than succumbing to what you were told by external voices or societal expectations. Every precious moment, you consciously chose depth of experience over superficial distraction, opting for genuine connection with self over the endless noise of the world. Every single time you pulled yourself back to your sovereign center, recalibrating your energetic field, when the cacophony and chaos of the external world tried relentlessly to pull you off course, to sway you from your true path. The universal energetic field registered every single one of those choices, every act of self-love and self-alignment. Not one was lost, not one was forgotten, not one was wasted. These deliberate choices were the clear, resonant signal, a beacon radiating your truth into the cosmos. And now, at this auspicious moment, that powerful signal has reached precisely what it was sent to reach, activating a grander unfolding. What is being powerfully activated within you now isn't something entirely new, something freshly created from nothing. It was never truly absent from your being. Instead, it has been residing patiently within, deep as the most ancient ocean, waiting with cosmic serenity for precisely the unique, resonant frequency you have, through your diligent inner work and unwavering commitment, finally returned to. And the ancient ones who painstakingly laid the great, massive stones beside the sacred Nile River understood this profound truth intuitively, that the most powerful, transformative force in the universe doesn't announce itself with fanfare or loud declarations. It doesn't demand attention or seek external validation. It simply aligns. It simply flows, following the path of least resistance while holding the greatest potential. And when it does, when this alignment and flow are achieved, what was once perceived as immovable, what seemed eternally fixed and unyielding, begins to move, begins to shift, begins to transform with an effortless grace that belies its immense power. Your inherent mission, your soul's true purpose for incarnating in this moment, I was never about achieving something the external world would applaud with fleeting recognition. It was never about constructing something visibly grand, or earning accolades and public recognition, or reaching a specific milestone that others could easily understand and validate according to their limited metrics. No, your mission in its purest, most profound essence was always simply about being here, fully, authentically, undividedly here, in a way that only a soul carrying your exact, unique celestial codes can be. Presence, this deep, embodied awareness, is the mission itself. Alignment, the harmonious resonance with your inner truth, is the sacred method. And rest assured, the powerful current of divine unfolding is already carrying you, with unerring precision, toward what was always meant to find you, or toward the sacred destiny encoded within your very being. You are not adrift. You are magnificently guided. You do not need to meticulously figure out every single detail of what comes next on your path. You don't need to have every single step, every contour of your future perfectly mapped out, illuminated, and understood before you dare to take the very next courageous step. Consider the river. It doesn't possess foreknowledge of every single stone, every intricate bend, every obstacle it will encounter along its winding journey before it even begins to flow from its source. It simply moves. And in the continuous, graceful act of moving, the path, in all its nuanced beauty and unexpected turns, reveals itself, moment by precious moment. What is being asked of you now, in this pivotal moment of your awakening, is not certainty, that elusive mental construct that often binds us. It is, instead, profound, unwavering trust. Trust that what you've been holding, sometimes with immense effort and sacrifice, has been absolutely worth holding, a sacred trust bestowed upon you. Trust that the invisible, yet powerful waters that have carried you through every difficult season, every challenging current, every period of profound transformation, knew precisely where they were taking you, guiding you with an intelligence far beyond your comprehension. And perhaps most importantly, trust that your unique awakening, messy, wonderfully nonlinear, sometimes heartbreaking in its intensity, and often utterly unpredictable, has been, without a shadow of a doubt, the most precise, the most purposeful, and the most divinely orchestrated journey your magnificent soul has ever undertaken. You're not just passively watching this message, you're remembering. Each word, each resonance, is an echo from a truth already known deep within your being. And the undeniable fact that you're still here, that you stayed with me through every single word, allowing this transmission to wash over you, tells me everything I need to know about where you are on your soul's journey. You're ready, not because everything in your external world is suddenly perfect, devoid of challenges or uncertainties, not because the path ahead is now miraculously clear, brightly lit, and perfectly smooth from this moment forward, but because something profound and undeniable within you, a quiet whisper from your inner knowing, already understands, it with an unshakable certainty, that it's time. And that knowing, that deep, quiet, profoundly unshakable knowing, is, without question, the most powerful, transformative force a starseed carries within their luminous heart. Tonight, if it feels right, place your hand over your heart and say quietly, I remember who I am. I trust the waters that carried me here. I am ready to flow into what comes next. Leave one word in the comments, just one, that describes what moved in you during this message. Then find someone else's word and respond with encouragement. This space is where starseeds recognize each other, and that recognition carries more power than you know. If something here touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you'd like to keep receiving these transmissions, subscribe, and the waters of Sirius will carry us to the next one. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your space, and I'm grateful you were here.